What's up, heroes? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Diablo 4. Thanks to some early release gameplay at Blizzcon, we've got a lot of details to go over about a game that's not even set on its release date. So pretty crazy, but the hype is already intense with Diablo 4. So today we're going to be breaking down one of the 3 known classes, which is the Druid. So we're going to be breaking down what all of the currently known skill tree class abilities are. We're going to be going over player progression, everything we know about the Druid. Now, like I said, the Druid is one of the 3 classes that you get to pick from currently known for Diablo 4. We've also got the Barbarian and we've got the Sorceress. Now, the Druid was a much desired character to come into Diablo 3 that just never came to be. So this is exceptionally awesome in my opinion. I love the Druid, and honestly, now looking at what the Druid can do, I think the biggest reason that he was never incorporated in Diablo 3 is because we already had the Demon Hunter, which possessed many of the same traits and qualities that the Druid did. So maybe they felt like it would just be too much to have a so similar class to the Demon Hunter. Maybe, but by any means, I'm super stoked that this one is in here. So we've got a lot of the different skills that are available currently known that we're going to be going over. So let's go ahead and jump into how these skill trees are going to be broken up. And it's actually going to be broken up first into a basic category. So these are going to be your basic skills, your basic attack moves. And currently, from what we know of the Druid, we've got the Earth Spike. So you get to impale enemies with the earth, literally the earth. We've also got Shred, which shapeshifts into a werewolf and attacks. So that's really insane that you get to automatically just turn into a werewolf with one of your basic attacks. You've also got Storm Strike, which electrifies your weapon and attacks. So really awesome. Could be really powerful depending on what kind of mods that you may have on weapons later down the line. We've also got Maul, which you shapeshift into the Werebear, and you literally maul enemies, defending yourself. We've also got Wind Shear, and you send out a huge wind blade, impales enemies that are caught in its weight. Coolest one that I think out of those basic attacks are the Maul, the ability to shapeshift into the werewolf. And from what we were able to see throughout the gameplay, it looks like you can really set these different skill trees in accordance to your gaming style. So if you really want to prefer to be shapeshifting all of the time, you can set your attacks and level up specific skill tree components, because you can apply different points to different skill tree types. So really awesome that you can kind of have hybrid modes again in Diablo 4. I digress though. So outside of the basic attacks, we've also got spirit class abilities. These, as far as the ones that we know, we have 3 different ones. We have Pulverize, which you turn into the Werebear and slam. Now we've also got Landslide, which crush enemies between earth pillars. And then we've got Tornado, so create a moving vortex to attack enemies. I feel like each one of these could be in their own different skill tree component within the spirit. So the ability to maintain that Werebear could come from both your basic attack tree and your spirit. So as far as defensive abilities, we've got Cyclone Armor. So this creates range projection and melee deflection armor. So really cool there. Pretty much makes you, or gives you, an impenetrable shield that deflects. Really cool there. We've also got Earthen Bulwark. I don't know if I said that right, but you create a shield around yourself with rocks. So really cool there. We've also got Trample, which you run forward as the Werebear and stun. So we get another Werebear ability. We've also got Debilitating Roar, or I think I said that right, or I don't know. By any means, you get this huge roar. So you shapeshift into this bear and you reduce enemy attack speed. So that could be really beneficial to be able to hit enemies with that and then start attacking them with more of a your combo attack. So we've also got Ravenous Bite, which you're actually going to turn into the werewolf and perform a life-stealing attack. So you're actually going to be able to drain the enemy's powers. I'm not sure if this may affect just one direct enemy or if it could affect multiple enemies at once. And how much energy do you actually get back? Who knows, but that could be really beneficial for for this Druid class. We've also got the Wrath abilities. We've only got 2 of these that are currently known, but I'm sure there's going to be a couple more. And we've got Hurricane, so you're going to deal damage in an area around you. That's actually all we've really got. The aesthetic looks of this is really cool because it's just a whirlwind hurricane coming straight up and dealing out massive amount of damage. It kind of reminds me of a wizard attack from Diablo 3. Then we've also got a boulder, so you unearth a boulder that knocks back enemies, and this is a pretty substantial, really big boulder. So I mean, it looks cooler than it sounds, I think, is the best way to explain that one, in all honesty, guys. So we've also got some companion abilities. So this is where I was talking about the Demon Hunter comparison. You can actually have wolves, ravens, and potentially vine creepers all summoned around you to protect you and attack for you. So these are really awesome, but really just what we had out of the Demon Hunter in Diablo 3. Now I remember at one point with the Diablo 3 Demon Hunter, I had so many companions around me, and being able to drop turrets was just utterly amazing. So I can only imagine how this is going to compare with some potential really cool armor that we may be able to get to piggyback off of these abilities. Now, the last 3 abilities that we currently know of are ultimates, and these are Cataclysm, which creates a storm that follows enemies for 10 seconds. So this can deal out some really big damage to a big area of effect. We've also got Grizzly Rage. So this is probably going to come from the Spirit Tree. You become a Super Bear with Super Bear abilities. So this is going to be a really enraged mode. And then finally, we've got Petrify. So you stun all enemies and deal additional damage. So that one can really be effective in maybe big boss fights, especially if it can affect big boss type enemies. With the actual game being so far out, I can only assure that there will be plenty more abilities for the Druid to come, but already based off of what we're seeing, I'm in love with the Druid and all of its capabilities. It looks like you'll be able to pretty much transform as much as you really want to, and that's really going to be the fun part about the Druid. I can't wait to be able to get hands-on with this guy and see really how it works out, because I'm sure I'm going to be in love with it. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the new Druid, about Diablo 4 coming out. If you can't wait like I can't, let me know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button, and be sure before you leave the video, check out the description below. You can join my Discord and become part of the Profane Nation. Until next time though, this has been Profane, and I wish you guys some happy hunting.